can just tell when people like this aren't used to people firing back.
Yep.
You can tell they're just used to just typing and nobody saying anything to them. Or being
No,
like,
Damn.
there you go.
Rip.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Was he being toxic to the team too?
L from the team too?
I feel graduate.
10 seconds to go. Insertion in 5 seconds.
Calling for you.
Just get plant down.
Yeah.
Secure the dub.
Oh, he's in the rotate. Okay.
Op 4 eliminated.
They can go the fat ass geeks.
So, dudes, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know where to start. I don't know what's going on with this community. I'm just gonna go from the dome. So, I've played Emerald Plains 2 times, and each time was met with, very, very irritated people on the other team who I muted. And the other times that I've had Emerald Plains come up in my banning phase, I had it come up 3 times during a stream on Sunday, and I got banned all 3 times. Now I'm not irritated about it as much whenever it gets banned. What's strange to me is, and we didn't do the trick. We didn't do the whole, oh, we have this other map and then lie, right? And then not ban Emerald Plains. We let them know, hey, we're banning like Theme Park, we're banning Oregon. And then they decided to not ban Emerald. So it canceled out to Emerald. And for some reason, that's our fault that we didn't ban Emerald. Now, the comm major in me is fascinated by this phenomenon as much as it can be intolerable, mainly because it reveals to me a siege culture. And I'm of the opinion that different video games have different cultures respective to themselves. And I kind of wanted to get to the bottom of this. I wanted to get to the bottom of the data on why are people so hell-bent on not playing new content after we haven't had new maps in 3 years. 3 freaking years. So I did a poll. Now, mind you, it's pretty late, or I should say early in the morning, when I ran this poll on my community page. But here you can see the results. That's a pretty sizable amount of people that are voting. You might say, oh, it's a little too early to call it. Well, law of averages, usually about 30 votes in a poll is a good enough sample size to kind of guesstimate how the rest of the poll is going to pan out, how it's going to trend. And this is really interesting data because this is overwhelmingly, at least you guys don't feel like you have to insta-ban Emerald Plains. That's a lot of people. That population that I'm gathering this data from, subscribers of 326,000 people, you guys don't feel this way on average. That's very interesting because the overwhelming majority of people I've run into in ranked feel the exact opposite as you guys do. So in statistics, when you see 2 populations that yield completely different results, there has to be something going on. There has to be something going on that's skewing this data on an empirical level. You may not know what, but that is an indication that there is something very different about this population versus the other population that you're gathering data from. And this is a mindset. This is a mindset of a ranked Ryan. And this is the mindset. This is a tweet that I encountered. And I'm not going to include the name. I'm not going to include the Twitter @ I don't want people getting in other people's shit over this. And just to be 100% transparent, if you don't like the map, you've played the map and you've made a conclusion for yourself, you've said, I don't really like the way this is laid out. I don't think there's a lot of safe bomb sites. I think it's too defender-sided. I think it's too attacker-sided. I don't like the structure of it. There's too many rooms, whatever the case may be. At least that's a tangible argument, right? At least that's an empirical argument that you're making, and I can at least understand that. The people I'm talking about right now are the ones who just don't even want to try, don't even want to see it for themselves. But this is what it says. Yes, go play ranked in a map nobody knows shit about. But don't get sad when everyone cusses the shit out of you, which is what happens, because you're fucking up their rank, but not knowing the map yourself. If you want to play a new map, play the Discovery Game Mode or Deathmatch. Now this is really funny to me, because it implies that you don't know the map. And how would you not know the map? Well, you're not playing it. That's one way to not know a map. And I said, this isn't a Naruto episode. There's no honor code, okay? This isn't an anime. You agreed to the possibility of playing on a new map when you decided not to ban it, to rule out the potential of it getting picked in the randomizer. If the enemy team decides to go the other map because they know it and you don't, that's on you for not knowing the map, right? Like, I don't like Favela. I ban Favela most of the time. I don't like Canal. Do I yell at the other team for not banning the map? Like, in chat, do I get personal with them? I really feel like this is a litmus test. I feel like this is a test that can ascertain, to a certain extent, where people are coming from in terms of how they approach the game. And I think some people legitimately only play this game for clout and to make themselves feel good, not because they enjoy it. Because it's personal, right? You're fucking up my elo. Okay, we didn't agree to this. This is the bro code, dude. You're breaking the honor system here. What fucking honor system? There's no honor system. It's a competitive game. People claim they care so much about the competitive integrity of this game. I think they care about what makes it convenient for them to win more games on Oregon and Clubhouse. That's it. I mean, just from a sportsman's perspective, that's just so shallow and strange, right? Like, you have to play home field advantage. And if you don't want to play home field advantage with me, that's because you're scared. Okay, you're too scared to play me home field advantage because you're bad. You're just mad that you might lose in my court. Okay, but you only play in your court. You only play in your stadium. What does that say about you? I think the solution here is for Ubisoft, truly, to just ignore these people. Ignore these people. Is the map bad? It could be. I haven't played it enough to come to that conclusion, yes or no. But I think I have tangible evidence now, based off of my YouTube community poll, based off of interactions I've had with my community on Twitter, and interactions I've had with people in Ranked who just get absolutely fucking ass mad when they have to play on this map. I don't think these people speak for the majority of Siege players. I think this is a small contingency of weird ranked tryhards that aren't even that good, right? Because if they were good, then they wouldn't be scared to go on an environment that they're not familiar with, right? They wouldn't be that lacking in confidence. These are internet tough guys who need this game, for validation, who need the magic number for validation. And I feel bad for them in a way. I can't imagine just getting so heated and toxic with a complete stranger because they went through a democratic process that you participated in, and there was a result that took place for the conditions of the match that you're playing that you specifically didn't like. I can't imagine being that shallow and vapid and just angry. I really don't get it. And I get angry all the fucking time. Okay, I'm a fucking hothead. I'll readily admit that. I just thought this was very revealing and interesting to me. How you have completely different cultures within this game, like sub-communities within this game, in ways that I don't think are very evident in other comp shooters, because people tend to be more on the same page. There's like a unified Val culture, unified CSGO culture. Siege is like a lot of many subcultures, and this is an example of that. So yeah, just something I found fascinating. What do you guys think? Have you played Emerald Plains? Do you ban it all the time? Let me know why. You know, and I'm interested to see your perspective on that. And thanks for watching. Deuces.